Hello all you amazing people. Remember, you're always amazing because you clicked on a small YouTuber's video. Clearing at 581 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I did not expect to wake up and we would be at 581. And in today's video, we're going to be doing Raiden hypercarry. I really like Raiden's playstyle. I really like, whenever you actually do hit that huge hit at the beginning, it's really satisfying to do. My dog is, in the background. They're two little puppies and they love fighting each other. So if you hear any fighting around there, don't be worried. They're just, one biting each other's necks and trying to rip them off. I don't understand puppies. Yes, I have two little puppies. If you hear them barking, then hopefully you think it's cute and not annoying. So in today's video, we're going to be testing out Raiden hypercarry, but it's actually going to be with also C2 Kazuha. So this would be better if we were doing reactions, because that's really all C2 Kazuha does. We'll see how this goes. I believe in order to actually get the right buff here, we actually can't use C1 Kazuha's buffs. You have to use these in order to get the extra 200 EM a part of your buff. So 20,000, 26,000, 29,000. I'm not sure how much Raiden's burst actually snapshots, but I don't also know what's the difference between that, but that was a lot. That was compared to my Raiden normally, that's a lot. It was a little bit more than I normally see. And also that felt really fast. That is another thing. Raiden, in terms of her gameplay, is so fun. Now, Tower of Fantasy gameplay fun? I don't know. I really do like Tower of Fantasy's gameplay lately. Story-wise, no, but gameplay it's phenomenal gameplay. All right, we have over half stacks, as you can see, for Raiden. So we're gonna go in here. This should completely max her out in terms of stacks, and we're gonna see how much damage she can actually do. I'm expecting to see 30k for a normal, and then maybe around 250k for their first hit if it does crit, because my Raiden doesn't have the best crit rate. She is, I think, at 50 something. Oh, well, 52% once we put the catch on, because it's yeah, it's a little bad. I don't really like how low my crit rate is, but I can't really control it. Let's just say that. Okay, here we are again. We're gonna try and let this guy get up, so we don't if there is a possibility that we experience the bad damage reduction. That was the wrong character to switch to. Please switch. Yeah, I was spamming that button and it didn't switch. That's annoying. Alright. That's not too good. And then, as I predicted, we saw the 30k there. So, yeah. It was a little, let's just say it was a little off for us. But, I messed up a little bit, Let's try it again, because I haven't been able to crit on that first hit. So We'll just try it again. If it doesn't work this time on that first hit, because I just keep seeing 70,000, and I think that's a non-crit hit, which is, yeah, that's how strong that move is. It's a non-crit hit, and it hits for 70,000. So let's do this. There we go. All right, let's switch to the right characters this time. And come on, crits. 180,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, 180,000. If we had the full stacks, that would be definitely hitting over 200,000. I don't know about 250,000, but it would be hitting a lot. I don't know how I've been doing this for over a year, and I keep forgetting to show my actual character stats. I've done this so many times. Alright, so here we are. We have Raiden. She is 4164 in terms of artifacts, 272 energy recharge, and 0% electro damage. Well, 69%. Nice. Because of her energy recharge. But we're using the catch, and then we also have just, the generic build for Raiden, which is just energy recharge. This is really good, and I probably will never get a single one that's better than this. But then again, will I ever have to switch to electro damage bonus because it'll be better? I don't know. And then we're running a crit damage hat. Yes, you can say, hey, you should have just switched to a crit rate hat. But I like the build that I have on my Raiden, considering the catch. I think I did lose a little bit of crit rate. I don't think I used this flower on her. I think this might be Shengling's flower. And then, yeah, I would have lost... There was a bit. Yeah, I think this is Shengling's flower. Or feather, I mean. It's nice. But I don't really have much crit rate on my Raiden, which is sad. Even though, I have this piece, which is pretty good for crit rate. Yeah, I don't really have much crit rate. She's at Constellation 0, but I really would like to have this Constellation 2. Like, this, if I ever, when Raiden gets a rerun, if she's not on, like, let's say Raiden gets a rerun after the Archon for Dendro comes out, and I don't really care about any of the other characters that are coming out lately, I'll just throw all my summons into Raiden's banner. If I get her, cool. If I don't, then whatever. And then I have her crowned on this, and then I'm probably gonna level 9 this eventually. I don't see the point in farming these when it's literally just this small little buff. It's not really that good. So that's my Raiden, and then here's my Kujosara. Basically, maximum Kujosara you can have, level 90, max base attack weapons she can have. She's not built at all in terms of artifacts. Most of these are, well, actually, all of these are plus 20. No, that's not plus 20. But, you know, it's whatever. And then she sees 1, which is eh. And then her E-skill is crowned, so that's pretty good. And then Bennett has a crowned Q, and then he's actually C1. This took me forever to get. I did a couple summons on Yuemiya's banner and finally was able to get C1 Bennett, so now I don't have to worry about that for showcases. And he's running full noblesse because it's his best set for like support Bennett. And then he's also using Aquila Vivonia for the maximum attack buff, and then 865 base attack. Now, Kazuha. Kazuha is a okay built character. I personally like running him on this team because it makes it so his energy recharge, like only having 120 energy recharge, isn't that good for your Kazuha, but on this team, it's pretty good. You can actually do it. But 806 base attack, well, I don't know why I'm saying his base attack, but he's got 978 elemental mastery. The reason why I wasn't using his E-skill beforehand is because I have the C2 Kazuha, and that's basically what this entire thing was. What I wanted to do was actually use his burst to get the extra thing, so then you get the elemental mastery buffs. I'm assuming that it buffs his, like, ability from this, or no, from this, you know, the 0.04 elemental mastery. It buffs the damage bonus it gives, so I'm assuming that's what it was doing. I don't know if that actually worked, but I didn't use his E-skill because of that. He's running 4-piece Viridescent, and his weapon is the Iron Sting because I didn't really feel like summoning on that. And yeah, you could definitely squeeze out even more damage, by the way, because Raiden does actually get buffed by the Freedom Sworn, so you would get more damage squeezed out of this if you actually got the Freedom Sworn. So honestly, I think this team, I'm gonna love it when I get Raiden. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go for Constellations. I might go for Constellation. I want that C1. C1 or C2 would be amazing, but I think her signature weapon would be really nice also, because then I could take this off and put it on Shangling, who needs the crit rate a lot more, because crit rate for Shangling is not good, because it's actually at 63. That's not that bad. Yeah, crit rate for Shangling, not much in terms of that. That's all my build is, and let's get back into the video. I think someone in my comment section told me National is gonna actually put out more DPS until you get like C6 Kujosara, then it's actually viable to, you know, run hypercarry Raiden. But personally, I like running hypercarry Raiden. That's cursed. I plan on having my favorite team in Genshin Impact video come out at some point, so if you want to see that, you know, stay tuned. So my question of the day currently, I'm gonna have to leave this up for an hour because 19 minutes ago, currently it has 2 votes. So for right now, is Tower Fantasy good competition for Genshin? We have one person saying yes and then one person saying no. This can obviously turn around, and you know, we can see a lot of yeses and we can see a lot of nos. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.